question, how to introduce yourself online. I'll reveal the #1 mistake professionals make when introducing themselves and how to avoid it. Then I'll share the secret trick to introducing yourself to skyrocket your reputational capital. And lastly, I'll share the best kept secret to build your reputation and professional success. And on top of that, I have a bonus for you to make instant connections online without having to introduce yourself, but only if you stick around until the very end. So let's talk about the #1 mistake professionals make when introducing themselves and how to avoid it. They sell and tell. Professionals often introduce themselves online by selling themselves for a job or a promotion, or pitching themselves to the media, or selling a product or service. This approach repels people instead of attracting them, and it tanks your reputational capital. I think Will Rogers said it best. You never get a second chance to make a first impression. Once that first impression has been cemented, it is almost impossible to come back from, especially online. For example, recently one of my coaches shared a message he got on social media. The sender is not a friend or follower of my coach. They are not connected online in any way. So this message is essentially an introduction. The problem is that this person's message was basically him selling and telling disguised as an offer to provide value to my coach. His message read something like, "Based on what I do, how can I best help you?" Now I can see how this might initially sound like a great approach, but the sender was requiring my coach to do all the work to figure out how the sender could help him. This felt too salesy that my coach didn't respond and actually blocked him. Proof that you only get one chance to make a good first impression, and online, a bad first impression can result in being blocked altogether. That's not something you can come back from. So avoid selling and telling in your introduction online to ensure you actually connect. So, do you agree that you only get one chance to make a good first impression? Let me know in the comments below. I'm curious to hear your answers. Now let's talk about the secret trick to introducing yourself to skyrocket your reputational capital. Do your homework. Online, we have the wonderful ability to follow people and engage in their social media posts and content. This is a great way to get to know them before a formal introduction. Now, I'm not talking about stalking and watching only. I'm talking about showing up fully to support them and engage with them. This means you not only like the content, but also post thoughtful comments and share content to your connections with your supportive testimony attached. When you show up thoughtfully and share some social media love, you get noticed in a very positive way. Your reputational capital skyrockets. This is the best way to make a solid first impression and learn about the person you want to connect with. The best part is that when you consistently show up and share some social media love, they often will introduce themselves to you first. Now, before I reveal the best kept secret to build your reputation and professional success, I want to remind you to subscribe to this channel. I'm putting out videos every week to help you network more effectively and stress-free like we do in our Down and Dirty networking community. So click subscribe to this channel and make sure to drop me a thumbs up or comment on this video if you are finding these tips helpful. Now let's talk about the best kept secret to build your reputation and professional success. Provide value. Earlier I shared the message my coach got from someone he was not connected to that led with selling and telling. What that message was lacking was providing any value to my coach. Had the sender taken my advice and engaged with my coach online, showing some social media love, he could have learned the best way he could help him or provide value to him. Then his introduction would have been much more meaningful. Here's what I mean. Now, for this example, let's assume the sender was an event planner. We don't know his actual profession because he didn't share it in his introduction with my coach. Let's also assume that by engaging with my coach, he learned that my coach hosts a lot of events for his clients and family. This means his introduction email could have included some valuable tips or resources for hosting events he's learned as an event planner. So it would sound something like, "Hey there, I'm an event planner and I'm so impressed with the events you throw for your clients and family. I often share these tips with my clients and thought these tips might help you save time, money, and stress so you can keep doing what you love. Can you see how in this example, albeit generic, it does not offer any selling or telling and provides value based on the homework and engagement he would have done? Think about how much more meaningful this message could be with real-world homework and personalization. If my coach had received this personalized introduction and recognized the sender's name from all the social media love he had already shown him, the sender's reputational capital would skyrocket, and my coach probably would have started a conversation with him instead of blocking him. This is a formula for success. The key is to remember that an introduction is your chance to start a conversation. The more meaningful you make the conversation, the stronger the foundation for a lasting relationship. This is what builds your reputational capital. I have found that the trajectory of your reputational capital is equal to the trajectory of your professional career. So, what if I told you there was a way for you to make instant connections online without having to introduce yourself? Would you be interested? Click the link in the description below and I will send you a personalized invitation to the next Down and Dirty Networking virtual sneak peek event. Our online community is focused 100% on relational networking. Our amazing members are from all professions and industries committed to co-elevate, collaborate, and connect to have meaningful conversations and build lasting relationships. You do not have to weed through 30-second commercials or sales pitches because we are cutting the fluff of traditional networking so you don't have to. Instead, you enjoyed a mini mastermind experience that is your professional easy button. The best part is our event format fosters meaningful conversation right from the beginning without having to introduce yourself. So you get instant connections and relationships. So click the link in the description below to get your personal invitation to network with our extraordinarily supportive online community in a safe, no-mess environment that is fun and innovative. I look forward to seeing you at the Sneak Peek event. Thanks for watching and happy networking!